and welcome to another edition of the Bolivar Bullet. Today is Mr. Montesi's first day of retirement after 25 years with the Cleveland Public School District. Here are a few of his colleagues wishing him well.
Good morning. Mr. Robert Montesi has been an institution in the Cleveland School District for the last 25 years. He's been in education for the last 50 years. He will be sorely missed by the staff, the students, and the administration of the Cleveland School District. We wish him nothing but the best in his retirement years. We know that he will spend time with his grandchildren, with his traveling with his children and his grandchildren, and we wish him nothing but the best.
I've been very fortunate in that I got to work with Mr. Montesi for 2 years. And the first thing I learned working with Mr. Montesi, his first priority was teaching children. He loves education, he loves children. Teaching children was first and foremost on his mind. I also enjoyed my time with Mr. Montesi as a historian. He is a font of knowledge on the Delta, on Shaw, on Cleveland, and as a historian myself, I enjoyed not just learning about education, but also the history of our area.
I remember the first time I met Mr. Montesi, I was actually sitting in the principal's office at Margaret Green. I was a shop teacher, and I had access to the whole building. I was sitting there using the phone with my feet up on the desk, and he walked in and he said, "Who are you?" I said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm the new principal." I said, "Oh, okay." I took my feet off the desk and I said, "I'm the shop teacher, Tim Holbrook," and we had a laugh about it. And he told the story again to somebody else in open convocation one day.
I'm Lisa Bermucci, Director of Curriculum, Assessment, and Instruction for the Cleveland School District. It's been my pleasure to work with Mr. Montesi for probably 10 years or more in the Cleveland School District, and he was always a role model for other principals. When I think of Robert Montesi, one of the first things I think about is a 3x5 index card. He didn't go anywhere without them. That was his way of keeping track of discipline notes and everything. So forever, for the rest of my career, when I think, which won't last as long as his, when I think of Mr. Montesi, I'm going to think of a 3x5 index cards and have very fond memories.
Mr. Montesi is a person who gave me a chance and molded me into what I am today so far as leadership. When I think about Robert Montesi, I think about order. He always had things in a specific order. He wanted it a specific way, he wanted it done correctly, and he wanted it done in a fashionable type of way. Mr. Montesi, I love you, and I wish the best for you for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Alright, my name is Randall Gerlin, and I have worked for Mr. Montesi for the last 7 years. He brought me in under a proposal of, I got something you can't turn down, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. I was coaching at the time, but he brought me in and really taught me a lot about how to deal with people, how to deal with kids in a different manner, discipline. So the biggest thing is, Mr. Montesi, hope the rest of your life goes great. Thanks.
Mr. Montesi has touched the lives of many, many students in Cleveland School District over the years that he has spent here. He has not only been a mentor to these students, but he's also been a very personal friend of mine that has meant a lot to me in my career. I wish him the very best in his retirement.
From all of us here at the Cleveland Current, we wish Mr. Montesi a happy retirement. That's it for today's news. I'm Courtney Dean. Tune back in next time for another edition of the Bolivar Bullet.